Hey. Hey, hi, hello, hey, hi, hey, hi, how's it going? How's it going? Hey, what are you doing over there? Hey, hi, good morning. Hello and welcome to everybody. And you might be wondering what this stream title is all about. Well, first of all, let me introduce you to who I am. In case you have forgotten who I am, I'm an Nasu, also known as Funny Purple Wolf, also known as the eater of foods. Wait, I mean, the doer of things. Yes, the doer of things. Things that may not otherwise be advised. Now allow me to say a warm good morning to all of you. Good morning, Q. Good morning, Snowy. Good morning, Austin. Good morning, Cooley. Wahoo! Good morning, Saturn. Good morning, Rex. Good morning, Rage. Good morning, Toxic. Good morning, Dodge. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Roger. Good morning, J9. Good morning, funny number 69 and 420. Good morning, Abaddon. Good morning, Naotakon. Pilk was just the start, and yet now it's watermelon time, you know? Like, Pilk was actually a biohazard. Watermelon's just watermelon. Eating a watermelon never hurt anyone. Good morning, Droopy. Good morning, Cooley. Thank you for the follow. Probably a bot name. Good morning, Rage. Good morning, Shogun Killer. Good morning, Arara. Good morning, Millie. Some of you. Good morning, Dank Weave. Good night. Oh, okay. Good night. Good night. Until today. That's because I'm setting a world record, you know. Good morning, Lucky. Yeah. That's all good if you went at the watch along this morning. So, as you guys may know, there was a watch along in the Discord server this morning. We watched Watership Down, and it was a very fun tale about a bunch of fluffy little bunnies finding refuge. Good morning, Akon. Good morning, Kifalush. Good morning, Akitone. I will have fun with the melon. I'm gonna eat the big water today. The big water. So I remember last week I told you guys that I wasn't going to eat a lemon. A melon? I mean, I already ate a lemon. But I told you guys that I wasn't gonna eat an entire watermelon. Because yada yada, medically unsafe. You the watermelon, eat an entire watermelon, you're gonna die. Well, guess what? It is safe if I space myself out on the melon, okay? You know, they say never to play with your food. Unless you're stalling for more time to digest, right? It's all good if you weren't able to make it to the watch along. Now, guys, let's not talk too much about the watch along. Let's not make everybody feel left out. Alright. But just so you know, just in case you get FOMO again next time, we do watch-alongs from time to time. I've been very, very busy, but I've been taking it out of my busy schedule to make sure that I have some time to spend with you guys personally on Discord as well. I mean, true. It's a watermelon, not a water lemon. You know? It's a watermelon. Gotta hit him with the Discord again? Yeah, hit him with the Discord again then, Stream Elements. Now. Before I get into the melon eating though, I have to pretend that I didn't just see a bunch of you in the Discord earlier. So I'm gonna ask you, you know, because it's Saturday afternoon and also a Friday night for everyone, how were your weekends? I mean, how was your week? My week was very, very, very long, but finally I've made it all the way to the weekend so I can eat this melon. Have I knocked on the watermelon to determine whether it's ripe or not? Alright, let's knock on it together. Let's knock on it together. You know what they say with a melon? You're supposed to knock it before you try it. And generally, you're supposed to do the opposite, right? Don't knock it till you try it. Does this melon sound... Does this sound ripe to you? Oh yeah, don't worry about this, by the way, if you see this. I hurt myself while trying to set up today. No reason, right? Does it sound hollow? Why is it so... Because it's a watermelon! Have you never seen a watermelon in your life before? Show us all the sides. Okay. Well, this side is normal. This side is also normal. This side is normal. And this side's kind of yellow. This melon's been through some shit, you know? It's a good watermelon, isn't it? It's nice. It's really nice. That's a ball. It kind of does feel a bit like a bowling ball if we like make like an incision me just demonstrate for you with a pen. If we are able to make an incision right here, and an incision right here, make it big, and another incision right here, then, and if we put a mouth down here, you know, then maybe it'll be a bowling ball, right? It's a coconut. Where's the lighter? Where is my lighter? Where is my lighter? What? We can't. I don't have my lighter today. I don't have my lighter today. Why do I need a lighter? Exactly, it's a watermelon. But what we do have is we got a hammer. Yeah. Where's the bowling pin? Oh, we have the bowling noises though. Anyway, I think this is gonna get in the way, so I'm just gonna remove that. See, no injury. It was just a tiny little paper cut, like right there. That it's all healed up by now. So we're all good. We're all Gucci. That poor melon. Look, at least it's not gonna die a horrific death. Okay, I want to play with this melon before we get into it. So, you know what the first thing to do is, you guys have heard of pumpkin carving, right? Have you ever heard of melon carving? Let's carve ourselves a picture on this melon. I think this is a good place to start carving. This is not gonna work, is it? This is not gonna work. Why do you feel like something's gonna explode by the end of the stream? I mean, I might explode by the end of the stream. Why do I have every tool except a big knife? Because big knives are dangerous! Wait, I've never actually carved anything before. I don't... Whoa, would you look at the way that it starts like misting up once you carve it? Maybe we shouldn't carve it? Is this melon from Haruhi? The melancholy of Haruhi, you mean? Dull knives are dangerous, so sharp knives are. Watermelon rubber band challenge. I mean, we've got some rope here, if you would like, as well. Didn't carve a pumpkin. No, I've never carved a pumpkin in my life, because I live in Australia. Also, I didn't say good morning to you, did I, Scooter? Didn't say good morning to you either, Ninos. Good morning. Good afternoon. How many melons have we eaten? We have not eaten any melons yet. We are examining the prize. I feel so gross, just like a bald head, you know. Wait, is this what a bald head feels like, except warmer? Oh, it's okay. You're gonna be alright there. You're gonna be okay. Okay? You don't have to be bald anymore. I'm gonna open you up, and I'm gonna put you out of your misery, okay? It's okay. It's okay. I'm feeling up the the melon, because you need to make sure that it's good for consumption. I'm making it more bold. No. You can, Now the melon has hair. Or more like the melon has like a feather boa now, doesn't it? There we go. See, it's not bald anymore. He's looking at you with like a singular eye, like, Father, why have you done this? Oh, George Washington melon! Is that why when I mentioned bald head, you thought of Jackbox games? I mean, people talk about bald people all the time, right? Big wig. Melon's got a big wig. Step 1, instill fear into the melon. Shh, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Mwah. There. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. I can't stop slapping the. Honestly, I don't even want to start eating this. It feels too sad. Look at it. It's like looking at you like, why? Please don't crack me open. Please don't crack me open, ball. Please, I want to live. Please, you can't even finish me on your own. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with the leftovers, buddy? It's small. It's small. I tried to get a small one, but so this is what it looks like compared to my hand. This is what it looks like compared to a water bottle. So it's not actually too big, but if I got a melon that was a lot bigger, I wouldn't be able to eat it. Thank you for the gift sub, Roger! There you go, Hara. I hope you enjoy your funny new emotes. It's like looking into a mirror. This melon is so innocent. It's so green. It's so round and it's so pure, you know? It feels almost bad to crack it open. Yeah, we're eating a large watermelon today. Actually, it's more like a small watermelon. Okay, look. I don't like how this part looks. It's very yellow, and it's all scratched up and banged up, so we are going to do a bit of surgery on you and me. Alright, so the first step to cracking open a naturally occurring geode is you need to put a nail in it. Now I just gotta open up this pack of nails, yeah? Just gotta open this up. So I weaseled out of becoming a melon by getting a small. It's not that small. It's like roughly the size of my head. You know, my hands are very. Look, it's the angle that makes my hand look big. Okay. Oh yeah, I have gigantic hand, but when really my hand is about this small. It's the angle. The angle makes the lemon look small. Melon looks small. I swear, it's bigger in person. It's bigger in person. It's bigger in person. Look, you can't trust your eyes. How is this melon real if your eyes aren't even real? See? Whoa, I'm teleporting my hand size. Whoa. Big ol' yowie hands. I do have incredibly small hands. See? My hand is so small compared to this melon. It's so small. Alright, so let's dig open the nails. Do not put a nail in the watermelon. Wait, why not? Why can't I put a nail in the watermelon? Good morning, Sparkle Trout. Welcome to my melon eating stream. Okay, I just gotta crack open a bunch of these dudes. Alright, so what's the first one we should be sampling first? I like these corkscrews. I like these other corkscrews. I think these ones are called nuts. These ones are nails. These ones are smaller nails, and these ones are more nuts and bolts, right? Yeah, nuts and bolts. Am I using a fisheye lens? I think so. Like, if we make this smaller, then I think we are using a fisheye lens. I mean, it's like a wide camera lens, so we can capture everything around the peripherals, right? I'm not. Yeah, okay, I'm not. In before tetanus. It's fine. These nails are new. This is new. We're good. Alright, so the first step to cracking open a naturally occurring water geode is to make sure that you have a lot of nails in them. Yeah? You need a lot of nails in them. So, you make sure that when you do crack them open, it splits right open. Alright. Oh, this is not what I expected. Like, I expected it to go and crack open. Wait, now I just have nails in my melon. Wait, this sucks. Wait, this actually sucks. This actually sucks. I thought that it was gonna crack open, like you know when you're cracking open a rock, like a geode. This is horrible. That's a coconut. What do you mean? They're the same. They work the same. A watermelon is not, but it's shaped like a rock and it's hard and heavy like a rock. Use the hammer to get it. Oh, true. We have like nail pulling capabilities, huh? Wait, then what did I get these tools for then? What did I get these for? Huh? Wait, you're saying that I got these for no reason. Well, I can't just have them here for no reason, right? I have to end up using, because look, I even got rope. I got rope. I don't know what I'm gonna use the rope for, to be honest, I think I got my friend to pick up a bunch of stuff, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, leave it to me, fam. No worries." Have I seen Ice Age movie? Melons don't break that way. No, I've only seen Acorn, but yeah, I know the ice caps break that way, right? Manager needs to tie me up for my safety. What manager? I manage myself, unless there is a manager. There you go. We got you in like a nice little, tie you up in like a nice little bow. How do those anime do it? Where they like weave a basket around the melon and then they smash it with a ham. Ow. Ow. Maybe try it with rock melon next time since it's got rock in the name. No, it's a melon and all melons should function the same way because I said so. What if I made an art and made a watermelon porcupine? Oh, cute! Oh, that's cute! Oh, that's so cute! That's so cute! I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. Alright, let's carve this melon. Am I eating this melon or am I carving this melon? I'm carving it, obviously. So, first what I want to do is I want to get rid of this ugly part. You know? Good evening, Angel Games! Why rope? Because, you know, you have to like bring the melon places. Lemon melon. I don't like this little butt stem looking thing. So I'm gonna just get rid of it. Okay? And that's gonna be our first entryway into melon. Melon. Yeah, look, it's like a butt. Wait, are the plant stems or plants just their butts? Alright. Yes. Yes. Dig right in there. Right in there. In there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get out. Get out. Get out. Ugh. Why is this not working? And I think I lost some melon on my table there. It like flicked all the way out. What kind of human being's butt look like? I mean like animals, you know. Animals have butts that look like that. Box cutters are dangerous, dude? Oh, I'll use something else then. I'll use my higher power box cutter. Is this one better? This one's better, right? Yes, you're waiting for the knife to break in the melon. It's not a razor blade eating stream, bro. I promise you. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's scary. Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's so scary. Do it with a knife. But I already got my materials here. Whoa! Oh, it's cutting. Oh, we're making it in. We're making it in. Just make a little cut here. And then turn it around here. Make another cut over here. This is called DIY, okay? But DIY, do it yourself. Now that's a good knife. But the problem is, how do we... So you see that we've made a square here. The problem is, how do we extract this square? How do we extract this? Do we just sort of hammer it in, like... Oh! It is hammering in! Wait, check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out! Oh! Oh, we're making progress! Progress! Oh, you're right. We have like, we have a crowbar of sorts. We just kind of, just get, please, get, please. Do I need to make a bigger cut over here? Perhaps? No? Maybe I need to hammer it in more. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be just fine. We're gonna be just... It's a lot tougher than it looks. We're in. We're in. Oh, that's lovely. Hold on, we're just gonna dig all of this out, okay? With our hands. This feels horrible. I really wish I didn't use my hands for this. I mean, This is the inside of your brain. Now, we begin eating the watermelon, right? So I've got my spoon here, and we're just gonna... Oops, Oops, bump the camera a little bit. There you go. We're just gonna start making little diggy digs on the inside here. Although I'm not sure if this part is edible or not. Did I wash any? Yes! Yes, I did! The hammer was washed! The hammer was washed. I promise you the hammer was washed. Is that a plastic spoon? Yeah, it is. I don't know if this in particular is edible or not, but... Ugh! Yuck! Ugh! Yuck! Ugh! Ugh! The heck was that? Ugh! Yuck! I don't like this watermelon. I don't like this watermelon. This watermelon tastes like shit. This watermelon sucks. I don't like this. I don't want to eat this melon anymore. Oh well. Wait, is this what the entire melon is gonna look like? Wait. That's the white stuff of the melon. Oh, so you mean like the rind. Okay, is this part of the melon edible? Is this part edible? Blech. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. The pilk was better. Why does it take so long to get to the inside of a watermelon? Like, look at how deep down we are already. Like, surely the good stuff is already here, right? Like, this is already deep enough for it to be good stuff. You're seeing the red. It's not just white anymore. No, it's ripe. It's definitely ripe. Like, we've had this melon at home for quite a bit now, you know? It's because I went from the tip of the... Oh, because this is where the stem was. We have to go deeper. We have to go deeper than this. Okay. Well, back to knifing. I think I got a stabbing license for this melon. I think I do. Is this whole melon just gonna end up being gross tasting? Because that would not be very fun. I didn't eat any... That was scary. I didn't eat any breakfast for this, in preparation for this stream. So... Look at how thick this is. The white part of this melon is so big. Oh, we can make a little bunny. Oh, we can make a bunny out of this melon. Good morning, Ako. Good morning. Welcome. We are making incisions within this melon. Here, have an updo. I need a mom on stream to yell at me when I do that. It's fine. I will be okay. You don't need to worry about me, alright? When have I ever hurt myself irrevocably on stream, huh? I've always recovered. Every single time. Hey there, Gumbo. Welcome. Grab a machete. This melon looks sick. It looks ill. I'm gonna turn my camera effects off, okay? My camera effects are making this melon look very good. But I will turn the camera effects off and you will see how ill this melon looks. I don't think this is a good watermelon. I wanna take a look. Dook, dook. See? Isn't that kind of gross and pale and ghosty? Exactly. That's not a very safe melon. I think it's diseased, and I don't think it's my fault that this melon is diseased. I swear, I didn't do this to it, okay? It looks so dry, right? It's so dry. I had the color correction on so that the melon looked a little bit more alive, you know? This is why you should never trust the pictures, because they put a filter on them. No. This is filter on. This is filter off, okay? So there you go. You should think next time before you believe the pictures. You like it better with the filters? Keep the filters up. I don't get the filters in real life. I don't get to have this melon with filters. This melon sucks. Alright. Onwards. Is the watermelon green and red or gold and white? It's gold and white and it's gross. It's a gross melon, that's what it is. And that's why this melon doesn't taste good. Yes! Onwards. Onwards. make an incision right here. And I cut it from here to here. And you can cut it here. And now don't worry, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Looks like I'm about to scoop the insides out and carve it like a pumpkin. Oh, I could, but I said that I was gonna eat this melon, so eat this melon, I will. God damn it, get out. Yeah. Ah. Now this is looking like a regular watermelon piece. Itadakimasu. Mwah. Oh. Yuck. Yuck. Disgusting even. This melon sucks. This melon tastes like it's been old and rotten and it's been just sitting there. Ugh. This looks like a normal piece, right? This looks like a normal piece of melon, right? Blend the inside and drink the watermelon. It's sour. This is how. Are you sure this still looks like the rind zone? Because look, like we're already very, very deep into the core of the melon. Where did I get this melon? I believe my dad bought this melon when I asked him to about a week ago. It's been sitting there for like a week, so generally these melons should be edible, right? This looks overripe, too green. Melon's supposed to be red, not white. Yeah, this melon is actually pretty pink. Maybe you look at it on the inside right now with the filters off, it kind of looks like the inside of someone's brain. A week is too old? A week is too much? Too old? Turn off the filters, let's see what you're seeing. Aight. This is what I'm seeing. I'm gonna move this filter stuff over here, yeah? I'm gonna move the filter stuff so I can still see chat. And boom, it's overripe. Oh, it's overripe. Oh. Welcome, Yutoki guy, welcome. We are trying to eat a watermelon, but this watermelon is apparently overripe, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat this melon. If the flesh isn't red as it can be, it's overripe. I thought that the suffering part of today's stream was trying to eat this entire melon, but instead all it is we've got an overripe melon and no one's happy. Well, let's turn the color correction back on. Turn the color correction back on. Turn the filter back on. Nobody needs to see it. Nobody needs to see it. That is not a healthy melon. No, this is like a zombie melon. Blending it all up seems like the easiest and the quickest way to eat it. That is true. That is true. You're happy? You're happy that we're not going to eat this? How about we blend it with... If it's very sour, it may be way overripe or getting rotten. This is a savior from God. You don't have to eat all the metal you've shoved into it now. It's fine. The metal's gone. The metal's gone. So let's just rip it open a bit more. Yeah? I'm sure that there's good melon deep down. You know, I believe deep down you are a good melon. I believe that deep down you're good. Okay? Sure, there are some rotten parts of you, but hey, look, I have some rotten parts to me too. Yuck. But look, if nobody's gonna eat you, then I will. Because I love you, and I will suffer with you. I can save you. I can save you. I can save you. I'm gonna eat you. I said that I was gonna eat an entire watermelon, and Neg Nashit delivers on what she tells you to. Oh. Hey! Hey, this spot's good! This spot's good! This spot's good! This spot's good! The heart right down deep here! This is good! This is good! This is good! No! I'm not coping right now! This spot's good! The heart down here is good! It was deeper! It was deeper! We had to go deeper! Turn off the filter? Mmm. Mmm. It's good, right? Hey, we made it to the good stuff. It's the good stuff. Let's go. Woo, that's what I'm talking about. Woo. Oh, deeper is better this time. Let's go. Let's go. So you know what they say, it's just like people. If you can't find the good in someone, you just have to keep digging. You just have to keep digging. You have to keep digging. You have to keep digging. We had to get to the core of the geode, right? I'm seeing some resistance from some of you here. I'm seeing a little bit of resistance. What's on your mind? What's up, buddy? What's up? You have to dig all the way deep down, you know? Yeah, you just have to dig out their guts. Well, I mean, I was thinking, you know, get to know them longer, get to know them as a person, you know, ask them about their fears. Now this is a rotten melon. I'm turning off the filter for a bit. Your melon's not supposed to look like this. This is a zombie. Okay, so we're gonna just discard the zombie bits with the other melon bits. That's a strawberry, that's what it is. You know, usually you're a beginner. If the mark is whitish, it's unripe, and if it's yellow, it's ripe. If the mark is whitish, that means it's not ripe. Wait, so this melon, are you saying that this melon was picked too early? Are you saying that this melon wasn't picked early enough? Or that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. We just have to keep digging, you know. This part was the good stuff. This part was the good stuff. So, we're just gonna keep eating from where it's good. And hopefully, we're gonna filter out all of the bads, you know? You know what they say? Ignore people who tell you you can't do it. Ignore the detractors. And simply only eat the good. Hey! Ooh, that was really scary. I think I almost stabbed myself in the stomach. Ooh. This melon is about as early as a square melon. It's 4:50 a.m. and you may or may not be participating in a Rocket League tournament, so you should take a nap. That's all good. You rest up, okay? I hope you win that Rocket League tournament, or at least you get as far as you want to. I will enjoy this melon. Thank you. Good evening, Andiridudu. Good evening. As promised, I am eating watermelon. What's OSHA? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Now this is what we want to see. These are healthy gums. These are healthy gums, which means healthy teeth. I'll show you. See? That's healthy, right? This is healthy, right? This is good, right? This part's good, right? Right. I'm in denial. Okay. Melon time. Melon. Sounds good. Feels good to me. This part is really good. No. It tastes okay. Look, it's not sweet and good, but it's passable. It's edible, and I don't feel like I'm gonna die if I eat more of it. How? You personally say leave the good parts for later, but we're not gonna eat the bad parts today. Which part of the stages of grief we're at? We're not grieving. This is a good melon. It's a good melon, okay? If you eat the good parts now, I won't have anything at the end. Okay, for safety... Could we start a poll, mods? For safety reasons, should I eat everything including the bad parts? Or should I only eat the good parts? One good part, the other one has flies and maggots coming in. It's not that bad. It's just a little bit wonky, that's all. You know? My melon is a good melon. I know a good melon when I see a good melon. Will I actually listen though? Oh, I will this time. Because I don't want to eat anything that's unsafe. I will eat weird concoctions, but I won't put myself in danger. Just eat the good parts? Yeah, I'm leaving my safety to everyone, because you guys have never let me down, right? Yeah, it's not a bad melon, it's just misunderstood, you know? Oh, good evening, Slap My Pepper. Welcome, and thank you for the follow. Thank you. Do, 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 do. Team keep Neg alive. Who's saying eat everything? Please, for the love of God, just eat the good parts. Do we have a watermelon expert in chat or a farmer to say whether this is safe or unsafe? Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around or just. Thanks, Rick Astley. Thank you. How? How? That sucks. That sucks. This is exactly what I imagined today would be like. So as you can see here, half of this melon is absolutely destroyed. Honestly, I can tell. Honestly, only I can tell for sure. Take a look at this. As you can see, this is the half of your brain that's a gamer. This is your healthy part. Either way, you think my stomach's gonna have words with me later. Good evening, Anaris. Welcome. I'm okay. I'd like to direct your attention over to all these bits of melon that we are not eating. And back to the melon that we can eat. This looks like a tomato. Thank you for the gift sub, by the way, Roger. How does it smell? It's got that like sort of like whatchamacallit, like, you know, when you go into the garden and then you like, you know, go to like a plant. It has a bit of that smell, you know, that fresh dead plant smell. The more you look at it, the less appealing it becomes. How's this? Look at it like this. This is a lot more appealing, right? Right? This makes everything feel a lot nicer, right? I made a mistake by starting from the yellow part that was ugly. I hope you didn't hear that burp. Did I buy some watermelon soda to wash it down? No. No. If it smells foul, then it's bad. I mean, it doesn't smell right. It smells like plant. It smells like garden. Sorry that I'm not saying as much as I usually do. I am a little bit concerned about how I'm gonna eat all of this because some parts of it are just like straight up bad, right? See, I'm like digging out only the good parts. I mean, it's alright. I might just not be able to eat all of it. Yep, and to think that my dad was like, "You're gonna eat a whole watermelon? Ooh, you're not gonna be able to eat a whole watermelon." And I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna be able to eat a whole watermelon." And, you know, I think my sister was pretty keen on me being like, "Oh yeah, you can use the melon for stream. Yeah, as long as you replace the melon." And she was like, "Yeah, you know, it's a win-win. You get a watermelon for stream, and we get a fresher melon." It's kind of like she knew that this melon was cursed to begin with. I will shut up. Why don't I just eat a bit and enjoy? Pretty wild concept, right? Yeah, I know. Such a wild concept, and I do not think I will do that. But then it's like, she wouldn't have known that this melon was a bad melon, though, you know? She wouldn't have known. I'm not the size of a melon. I'm about, like, if a melon is this big, I'm about this big. Oh, you can't see my hands. I'm about this big. Diagonally. Yeah. I'm about, like, this big. If a melon is this big, I'm this big. This is X-ray vision. Yeah, consider this. Melons don't have bones. You have to be fancy. You have to raise your pinky when you eat your melon. Raise your pinky when you eat your melon, you know? You have to be fancy. You have to raise your pinky to eat the melon. She slapped the melon and went subpar melon. Okay, let's give this melon a big old slap, okay? Here. Ah! 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 I'm okay. That was just that just really hurt. I slapped the melon to make sure that it was okay. I wasn't gonna eat the whole melon, but now that you said I can't, I have to prove you wrong. Sure. Anyone tells me not to do something, I will do it. See, usually, like, you know what I've noticed about you guys, right? Usually, the chat really likes to bully the streamer. You know, it's kind of like, the streamer will say, hey, let's do this nice thing, right? And the chat's like, hey, we're gonna bully you and make things hard for you because we love you. You see, over here, it's more like, chat's like, hey, Neg, maybe you shouldn't suffer? And I'm like, haha, fuck you, I'm gonna suffer because you told me not to. What were the poll results? I wasn't looking. I was looking at my melon. Wow. Where is it? Can you send me the poll results? I didn't see it. It's okay to bully as long as it's affectionate. Everyone should shed to eat all of it. Totally. Could someone who actually saw the poll results tell me what everyone said? 80 to 20 for don't eat that. Let's use inverse psychology. I bet you can eat it. Oh yeah? Bet? Let's go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna only eat the good parts. Because you guys came here for watermelon. And you're gonna get watermelon. Listen to this. Listen to the sound of it digging into the watermelon though. You hear that? That's a real good watermelon digging. And I'm like mashing it up to make sure that, you know, I can dig it out. Oh, this is my napkins. I use napkins, toilet paper. You take out the center of the toilet paper roll, and then they make the perfect napkins, you know. See? If it sounds moist, then it's good. You're pretty sure the white parts are due to overwatering. Our crops have been impacted a lot from jank weather. Ah! There we go! We got a watermelon expert in chat right now! Thank you, Dantyo! So, this melon isn't rotten, right? It's just bad. Rinian! Thank you for the raid, Rinian! Welcome! How was your stream? What were you playing? Were you playing more Tunic today? And so you were. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Nick Nasser. And today, I have decided to eat an entire watermelon, but the watermelon is kind of ugly. Here, I'll show you what the watermelon looks like without the color correction. Disgusting, right? Disgusting. This entire side of the melon is just dead. If it's not powdery feeling, then it's still good. Just not as tasty as it could have been. Yeah. No, this watermelon sucks. Like, it sucks. This is definitely alive. Like, this is definitely a healthy, functional human being in society. It's just unfortunate that this melon as a person sucks. You know, this is the kind of melon. If this melon was a person, this would be the kind of person who says, actually. And also, the kind of person to stand way too close to you in a line. And then when you take a step away from them, they will take another step to get closer to you, to close the gap. Is that kind of person, you know? Welcome, Ghosty, welcome. No. You see, like, Ouija's are fine. They're not there by choice, but this watermelon chooses to be a bad citizen. You know, it was a normal melon, but you didn't realize it was color correction. Yeah, it is. I'm tricking everyone into thinking that I'm eating a normal melon. I'm hurting the melon's feelings. This melon hurt my feelings. I'm gonna eat all that by myself, or am I gonna share? Oh yeah, okay. I get this half. You get this half. That sounds good? You know, I think this is the only part that's gonna be good though. The rest of it is kind of yuggy. Oh, I didn't eat breakfast today, so I had enough room for this melon. And I'm not seeing it. That might be a bit of a bad idea. Oh. Delicious. Did I wait too long to eat it? Can I spit the seeds out? Bullet seeds out. Oh, they don't. No, I can't. But that is how Ash taught Bulbasaur how to bullet seed. Hey, eating watermelons and going pew, 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 pew. I don't think this watermelon has that many seeds. Like, this is a seedless variant of a watermelon, you know? All the seeds are really soft, and you can kind of just swallow them down. I'm turning that sucker into a Sour Patch watermelon smoothie. Delicious! And I'm a person to hold your hand and pull your hand away, then grab it again. Wait, that's kind of cute though. that is what we in the industry call a tsundere. Maybe this watermelon's just tsundere. This watermelon's a tsundere. It was gross on the outside, but then when you dig deep down enough, it's actually really sweet. It's a tsundere melon. No. It's really cold. It's nice and cold and refreshing. I promise you, okay? Do I need to give it some like artificial water? Seems ill-advised? Nah, it's fine. I'll be okay. Please keep eating the dead side and don't eat the sin side. I think we just have to get to know this melon well enough. Okay, so all of this is off limits because all of that is gross and rotten. Man, I was really looking forward to eating an entirely really nice melon. Oh well. I never had good memories with watermelons anyway. Like, I know that to a lot of people, watermelons remind them of summer, right? Summer and a nice time at the beach. Summer and a nice outing. Summer and when your dad sat you outside on the porch and ate melon with you. And you see, for us, watermelons are kind of associated with who's gonna cut the melon? Which part do you get? Eat this triangle. Don't eat in the house. Go outside. Here's a bucket to eat so you don't drip your watermelon everywhere. Go, 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 go. Now, watermelons are usually associated with stress for me, not summer. Watermelons remind you of watermelons. That's true. Water lemon. So true, bestie. For real, for real. You know, I have a friend who just recently went back to uni because she was working for a bit before she went back to uni, and she said, so true, for real, in a class full of Zoomers, right? Like they were like maybe like 19 years old or something because they were taking an elective that was full of, you know, really, really young people. They got laughed at for saying for real because apparently Zoomers don't use that word anymore. You just put him inside him. How are you saying you don't know him very well? Huh? Who do I not know very well? How's the watermelon? Welcome, Kateri. The watermelon is, I'm gonna be honest, the watermelon sucks. Like, this part of the watermelon, inedible. Actually inedible. The rest of the watermelon? Did people say for real in real? I don't know. I don't know. Spent too much time on the internet, you know? Why are you doing this? Is that really a question you should be asking me of all people? Do they still say on God? I've never seen anybody use the words on God before. Do people say for real in real life? I don't think so. I've only seen people make fun of kids for saying for real, you know? So true, bestie, for real. You're old at 20 years of age to Zoomers. Aren't 20-year-olds also Zoomers? On God? Maybe for real is only for text. Yeah, but how do you know what FR means? Fire emblem. In real life. I can't seem to dig away at any of these walls anymore, so we might need to break out the knife again. I'm trying to bring back Onja. Ooh! I don't know what any of these words mean. Stop being young, stop being young, stop being young, stop being young. Fire Emblem, for real, FR. The knife. Everyone younger than you are zoomers, everyone older than you are boomers. It's simple as that. And you are the only normal adult in the world. Remember bussin'. Bussin'. Like it's like a bus full of fun. Bussin'. I kind of like bussin' though, you know. It feels really fun. It's kind of like yeehaw, we are a bus full of fun kind of thing. Bussin', you know. It's kind of like truckin'. Keep on truckin'. Keep on bussin'. Oh. You're trying to bring back the windows to the walls. To something to the floors. How. Bussin' sounds too much like bussy. I don't get it. Is bussy kind of like a saucy thing? Wait, I feel like I remember we had this conversation a long time ago, and I am simply forgetting. The way you did that? Pronounce bussy? Like bussy, right? Bussin', bussy. Bus A even, bus you, bus me. Buses? Busology, the study of busing? No? No? I don't know what bussin' means, Q. Like bussy, right? All of this needs to go. This is not edible, so we're gonna put that away. It's about the boy smell. Ew, yuck! Ugh, stay away from boys, do not sniff them. Am I using a box cutter on a watermelon? No? No? I'm ripping the watermelon apart with my hands. I don't know what you're talking about. You would explain, but you don't want to get banned. Okay. I see what it is. It's another sex thing. Because it's always a sex thing. Every time young people are involved, it's always a sex thing, right? What kind of mutant watermelon are you looking at? I know, this watermelon sucks. It's the worst watermelon I've seen in my life. Like, half of it is inedible, and it's all like white and gross and stuff because of overwatering, you know? Because our crops this year have been... I just got watermelon juice squirted into my eye. Give me a second. I'm okay. I'm good. It just feels really weird. Ugh. Okay. Karma for saying what? For saying your weird Zoomer sex word? I don't know what you Zoomers are into these days. I just want to eat my watermelon in peace. What have you returned to? I sprayed some melon in my eye, but that's all good. You thought that I was gonna eat the whole thing. No. You see, for safety reasons, I can't eat the whole thing. I cannot eat the whole thing because half of this watermelon is a zombie melon, you know? You just turn around. But you know what's bubbin'? What's bubbin'? You see, that's not as bad as bussin'. All right, let's rip this guy off. Yeah, let's. Gotta get in there, you know? I gotta get in there. Gotta jam my spoon in there. Yeah, create it. So here's how you crack open a naturally occurring geode, okay, kids? Look, first you make an incision like this. Now you don't get enough grip with a hole this small, so you gotta jam something in there to keep the hole open. And then you use both of your hands to go and that's what you do. It looks like a pumpkin inside. This is actually the worst melon I've seen in my life. You take care, turtles. You're off to bed. Your ankle's been killing you all day. I hope you have a good time in bed, and I hope a good time in bed? Like what? Like sleep? I hope you have a good lie down for 8 hours, shut your fucking mouth, close your eyes, and don't move. Yeah. Is this a mukbang? Oh, this is a mukbang! I don't know, this feels more like a DIY stream than anything. Watermelons are gourd, so it kind of makes sense that it's internally similar to a pumpkin. I don't think that makes sense. So, like, you see, like, everything... I'm gonna turn the filter off, okay? Warning for those of you who haven't seen this watermelon with the filter off. This side is completely just ruined and, like, gone, right? This side is where all the good stuff is. Now, I know that it looks a little bit gross, but that's because I've been poking inside it a little bit. You know, things change once you know what the inside of someone looks like. It's kind of like a dentist. Every single time I go to the dentist, they're very, very friendly and nice to me. And then they start digging around inside my mouth. And then after the appointment, they act like they're disappointed in me, or they act like they don't like me anymore, or that I've committed a crime. So I think it's a normal thing to not see someone the same after you've seen, you know, what the inside of their mouth looks like. And I think that's the same for surgeons as well. You know? Like, your relationship with someone just changes after something like that. And I think that's what's happening with this watermelon right now. Because we all loved this watermelon at the start, you know? And now we're looking at it, and all we have are, like, bad things to say. Right, so then VTubers are incompatible with mukbangs? No? I'm having a mukbang right now. In terms of chewing, at least. They call it a disappointment since it's an appointment and you get this. Yeah. You should brush more. You should floss more. You should stop eating so much candy. Oh, look, you have another cavity. My food review in my room, gaining new knowledge on morons. Exactly. I don't know why I dug out this side, to be honest. I think I just wanted to use the knife. So let's use that knife again, yeah? Let's use this knife. I think we should slice over... Oh! It's flipped! Oh! What happened to all the meat? Oh, it's gone! We flipped it! We flipped it! We're gonna make big bucks now! We flipped! Oh, it's so wet! Ah. I'm sorry, it's just when I see melon, I just wanna... Ah. We're flipping out, bro. Alright, so, I think it's time for us to make an actual incision to cut it in half. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this part's gonna be a little bit hard to get. Yeah! That was very scary. I don't think the blade locked. It's fine. We're okay. Look, shut up. We're okay, all right? We're about to have a little accident if you keep telling me that I'm gonna lose my knife privileges. You got that, buddy? Okay, fine. Let's do it. You hear that? You hear that? What about that? What about that? Yes! A heave, and a ho, and a heave, and a ho, and a... Should I actually smash... Wait, you're telling me to use the hammer. Are you sure I should? Are you sure that this is a good idea? Because, I mean, look, I was perfectly fine. Ugh! I was perfectly fine digging this out. Don't hammer my hand. I was perfectly fine digging that part out, but you think it's a bad idea, but I should do it. Alright. Gonna count to 3. I'm Thor now. I'm Thor, Lord of Hammers. I am Thor, Lord of Hammers. I'm Thor, Lord of Hammers. Yeah! Okay. 3, 2, 1. I feel like I'm in an RPG and I'm just grinding. We've gone past the point of good ideas and bad ideas. It's now simply just, see, it's perfectly fine. Cause we've made it to the good part. We've made it to the point where we can actually eat this melon now. This looks a lot more normal. This looks a lot more normal. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. It's all tere. Ah. If you want someone to open up to you, just remember to spin them around, smack them with a hammer a few times, and that's good. Now you know all of their deep, dark secrets and all their sweet sides. Alright. Itadakimasu. You never thought that you'd see me smashing the killing intent until today. Is that consensual? No, this lemon melon's dead. This is a crime scene to your ancestors at one point in evolution. It's fine, we'll be okay. We are gonna be absolutely okay. I think I'm really gonna need something salty and nice like chips after this though. Cause I think I've had way too much melon. Way too much water as well. Yes. Yeah, yes. So, here's a history lesson for all of you as well. Once upon a time, the Earth all used to be one piece of land called Pangaea, right? And then suddenly, something happened. And then the land split apart and this happened and this became Australia. This looks alien. It's a melon. We're fine. This feels alien. This one's for me. This one's for you. See, I gave you the more red looking one. This one's for me, see? And this one's for no one because this one kind of sucks. This one's one of the failure pieces. You see, like all this white stuff here, the inedible parts. There we go. Yeah, that one's for no one. After all that melon, I am now at least 10% melon if I count my total mash. Well, if you count my total mess, this mess is 100% melon. I could have just bought a 6-pack of nugs and enjoyed them on stream while chatting, but instead I have a melon. Why do I never eat good stuff on stream? Why do I never let myself eat good stuff on stream? Why do I keep doing this to myself? Why do I keep doing this to myself? This isn't even a good melon. I kept trying to convince myself that this was a good melon. This melon sucks. This melon doesn't taste like anything. This melon tastes like if you had water and you made the water crunchy, but it wasn't ice. And that's what this melon tastes like. Why do I never make any good decisions? You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Ow. I just punched one of these. You know what I'm gonna do right now? You know what I am gonna do right now? I am going to order myself some KFC, some good old nuggies, right? Right now, on stream, at this moment. Thank you, Immortal in Flames. And until they arrive, I'm gonna keep eating this melon, and then we're gonna clean up on stream, and I'm gonna eat those nuggets. Yeah? That sounds good? Sounds good to you? Okay, now I have a reason to eat these melons. Let's go. Okay, let's see if there are any deliveries for nuggies available anywhere near me. Should I use Uber Eats? Should I use DoorDash? Sounds good, except for eating more of the melon. Don't dox myself when I order it. No, that's all good. I'm not gonna show you guys when I'm ordering it. Jeez, that's rule number 1 of not doxing yourself on the internet. Let's go with DoorDash. Yeah. Why don't I offer some watermelon to the delivery guy? No. Absolutely not. How far am I in with the melons? Look, Marco, look. These melons aren't good. Like that. Look at this mess. Look at the mess that we've made today. Now you might be looking at it and saying, "Oh, Neg, you haven't eaten any of these melons." Look, I've eaten enough of this melon. This melon sucks. So let's take a look at KFC. KFC. Do you deliver? Let's see. The nearest KFC closes at 9:30 p.m. That's all good. That is all good. Do you do delivery? Do you do delivery to my home? To my hometh? No? I think what I'm gonna get is I am gonna get myself a Zinger box. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's get ourselves large chippos. Extra salt, please. And boom. Alright. Morning KFC sharing with the family. No, this is just for me. I'm being very, very selfish today. It's actually usable to dogs. Be careful not to reveal if they have hot and spicy. That's all good. Well, I have placed the KFC order, and it is coming here soon. I can't give tips, so I have some watermelon. You know melon? You've heard of melon coin, right? This is a melon coin. Now everything's all good. I'm happy again. I feel like I can finish this entire melon today. So, let's eat this melon. No, my sister gets nothing for the bad melon. She gets to sit there and feel sad because I ordered KFC without her. Alright, Yosh! I'm excited. I'm excited for my good food that's coming later because I was prepared to eat this entire melon and not eat any food for the rest of the day. I told my family, hey, don't get any dinner for me. Like don't think of me for dinner, don't think of me for lunch. I've got a melon. And they're like, alright boss, you got it. And now I'm gonna make sure that I don't die from insanity. Itadakimasu. My watermelon looks like a crime scene. What crime should I commit today, huh? If you want to say that it looks like a crime scene. Another melon, I'm shut for today. If only I could type with this. Alright, I'm about to do something, and you can't judge me for it, okay? This spoon is not enough to get through this melon. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna bring this entire piece to my face. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna, this is really, really embarrassing. I don't want you guys to see me eat like a dog, but I am, in the end of the day, a dog, so just look away for a second, okay? Now that's melon. Now that's a melon, all right. Minecraft eating noise. Minecraft eating noise. Be me. Be Minecraft Steve. Yeah, there's potential with that, Mike. I don't want to do ASMR melon eating because that is content that could be taken the very, very wrong way. I don't want you to take that content in that way. I'm simply enjoying a melon, okay? Not ASMR. Not ASMR. No. Or like some other kind of content, right? Like audio engineering content, like video game sound effects, right? You know, ask, yes. What does sound? Do I have any regrets? Do I have any regrets? Do I have any regrets? Yes, yes I do, yes I do, yes I do, yes I do. I agree. Yes! Sorry, I didn't mean to punch you there. I do have regrets. All of this. I regret all of this. All of this. I mean, I was like, do I regret? No, I don't regret spending time with my neck pals. Like, I don't regret spending time with any of you. But at the same time, like, I could have just done a regular chatting stream. I could have gotten my KFC earlier. You know, I'm sorry about that. I'll never do that to you again, okay? Okay? I'm sorry. I won't punch you again. I mean, I'll try my best not to punch you, but you know, you shouldn't get too close to me when I'm going through this, okay? You missed me cutting open the melon with a hammer. Yes, you missed the hammer slam. Ham slam, so to speak. This is one for the history books. The history books of Neganasu when she ate an entire melon. Oh, sorry, should I be cupping your face instead? Hey, look at me. It's gonna be okay, alright? It's gonna be okay. I'll make sure the bad wolf never hurts you again. Okay? Okay? And if she does hurt you, well, you know. Well, now there's melon all over my pants. That's great. So fun. It's fine. I did laundry this morning. I'll just do laundry again. It's fine. Brain facts, but with a hammer. And now that I have this hammer, I can do DIY on stream. Oh, next time we can do DIY on stream, actually. Oh, I can get like a block of wood, and then we've got all these hammers and nails, right? We've got all this stuff. I can make something, and then we can screw things in. Oh, it's gonna be really fun, and I should get myself a soldering iron as well. Oh, I like that. That's laundry again. I canonically have one pair of pants. IKEA furniture building dream. Yeah! I'll get like a small IKEA birdhouse and we can build the birdhouse together. It's gonna be fun. Yum. I think this piece of watermelon should almost be done, but it still looks really red. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna turn the brightness of my camera down just a bit. There you go. Color correction is still on. I still have a filter, but the filter's less aggressive now, so you get a bit more of an accurate depiction of what is happening here. Oh, it looked like Flash. Looks like Flash. You look like Flash. And you know what happens to Flash, don't you? Looks like I'm eating raw meat. It's even worse now. It rushed. Raw meat rush. You've been listening to this the whole time with great concern. And what do you have to say about this whole thing, You're going to sleep, Natakon? Hi. You have a good night's rest, okay? And I'm gonna eat the rest of this melon. Here's a concept. Stop eating and save room for the KFC. And how much do you want that to happen? I said that I was gonna eat this whole melon, and I will eat this whole melon, goddammit. It's only been an hour. It's only been an hour of this. We've almost seen you a horrific entity. I don't know this thing. No, you're thinking of Human Centipede. The Thing is one entity that kills people and steals their skin. Human Centipede is one horrific entity. How? This counts as having dessert before the main course. No, it's fine. Technically, this watermelon's a lot healthier than the KFC that I'm gonna get. I know it's hard to understand me when I have a bunch of stuff in my mouth. Well, this is almost talking like. Anyhow, it's hard to talk when I have all this melon in my mouth. Technically, this watermelon is actually a lot healthier than the KFC that I'm gonna get in a bit. I am speaking the language of the melon. Technically, it's a lot healthier. This is probably like one of the more healthy meals that I've had in a long time. Fruit can be a starter. That's true, but they usually. Sorry, I bumped the microphone. Oh, hopefully I didn't get any melon juice in the microphone. You guys alright in there? You guys alright inside my microphone? Are you okay? You gonna go eat something? If you don't come back, enjoy the KFC. Alrighty, Zluak. I made you hungry, didn't I? I made you hungry. You have a good lunch, alright? A KFC Eduardo. A singular fried drumstick named Eduardo. Never seen that KFC ad. Buster Wolf. I broke my keyboard with Pilk and I'm about to break my mic with Mel. No. This mic cost me $200. I can't break this mic. At least the keyboards had switches that were replaceable, you know. The keyboard is fine now. You know what my mom always used to say? You should eat your healthy you should eat your veggies and your fruits first before you eat your snacks. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm eating my veggies and my fruits first. And let's not forget the burning of the camera. That's true. That camera cost me $50. What mic I got? I got an AT2020. AT2020. It's a condenser mic. So this piece of melon is inedible, right? So we can't eat that. So we're gonna put it in the failure pile over here. And this is the last piece of melon that we're gonna eat. Why is there a hammer there? Should you be worried? Welcome, King Ali. You shouldn't be worried at all. Just, you know, we were just nailing a few things. This is all the melon that we can't eat. So I'm gonna put the hammer aside and we are gonna make ourselves finish off this melon. You ready? How much of a murder scene this looks like. I always end up being the dog behind the murder. Every single one of my hand cam streams just end up being an absolute mess. On one of these days, we're gonna have a clean hand cam stream, and it's gonna be really fun. Now, just yesterday, Just yesterday, I was out with my friend Ashta. Some of you guys might know her. And we had yakiniku. And I asked her, you know, hey, do you know if it's medically safe for one dog to eat an entire watermelon? And she told me, you know, I think it's fine if you space it out. And she offered to, you know, one day, hey, maybe you should put off this stream. Maybe we should do like a off collab where we eat watermelon together and it's gonna be cute and it's gonna be comfy, you know, because there's two of us, right? And then instead, you got all of this. So, I don't know. I don't think she would have liked this. Nails, hammer, red splashes, plastic sheets. This is a murder crime scene. You just need the body outline now as well. No, I mean we can still do an off collab. We can still do an off collab, but maybe it was for the best that we didn't do it on this melon because this melon sucks. This melon's not good. And knowing me, you know, when Negnasa says that she's gonna do something, Negnasa does something. Even if you guys tell me, no, Negnasa, don't do the thing, Negnasa says, I'm gonna do the thing. You know? Don't forget get the yellow and black tape. Oh, we don't have those. There's no crime scene. You can enter anywhere you'd like. Oh, the yellow and black tape is caution tape for no entry. Full entry. Everyone is allowed. Come on in. I should eat a raw potato next. Oh, but raw potatoes can actually kill you. Are you saying that you want me dead? Do you hate me that much, bro? Do you hate me that much, bro? That you want me dead from eating a raw potato, bro? Bro? Plastic spoon review. Yeah. Only for eating a potato in general. Well, we have chippos coming today, and I did make hash brown on stream before, I'll have you know. And those turned out quite okay. Hey there, Rodrickson. Welcome. How much of the melon is left? So, we have the failure pile, which is full of rotten melon pieces. And then we have our regular melons. This all reminds you of the brain fact bit. Melon fact. Did you know that the watermelon can only be found in 2 places on Earth? They only grow in these 2 places, which is why a lot of places need to import their watermelons, which is why sometimes you don't get the best quality of watermelons. And those 2 places on Earth are the northern and the southern hemispheres. But it's at different times of the year, you know, so technically this rain fact is true. The harvest this year hath not been bountiful for the... I just lost my melons. Did you see that? I was trying to dig this out and I just lost my melons. There he is. I can't eat that anymore. How many speeding tickets and other low-level crime have I talked myself out of with the... But bro... I'm going to jail, bro. Oh, can I not go to jail? Do I have sporks there? Oh, we do have sporks. I just don't have any sporks at home. Yeah, chippos. I mean, chippos are chippos. I don't know what to tell you. Chippos. Apparently, 80% of US melon production comes from 4 states, and all 4 are in the South. Well, there you go. There you go. Is that a real melon fact, or did you just make up that melon fact? Because we're only accepting made-up facts here. Just like how there are only 14 species of crayfish in the world. And for the times when you don't have a crayfish, a crab may be substituted. Get this one out. Gonna dig out this really big one, but it's sort of stuck, you know, it's stuck on the bottom here. We can't quite, we've got ya. Now I've got you, now I'm gonna eat you. The kennel, there's another word for jail? My made-up facts are too gaslighty for you. They all sound too real. That's the point! That's the point! I'm teaching you how to Google. I'm teaching you how to fact check. I keep losing these melon pieces. You know, I'm breaking my rule of not eating off the top. I'm gonna eat this. Welcome, Moshi. How's the melon? Oh, the melon sucks. This is the worst melon I've had in my life, but I'm eating it anyway because I said I would. Did you know that the word melon comes from John Malone, whose grave sprouted the first known melon plants? Whoa! I didn't know that. Thank you. Thank you. Apparently John Malone was also 69 years old when he died. Did you know that watermelons are actually 50% water and 50% melon? Contrary to popular belief, this is easily proved as the word watermelon is 10 letters and both water and melon are 5 letters each! Mathematically proven! Let's go! I like that one. Real melon fact. Every melon that is grown from the left hand of an artist. Why? Because it makes more creative looking melons. Why do you think that there are different shapes? True, by the way. I also heard that lately they've been developing square melons because artists these days have been studying cubism. Did you know that if you eat a melon seed, a melon will grow in your stomach? Well, aren't you glad that this melon has no seeds? Another fact, by the way. Actually, Minecraft was created by No, not Innersloth. No, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Yeah. Minecraft was created by Innersloth, yeah. And he created it because of the recently known phenomenon of cubism. And he thought cubism was such an interesting art movement that he wanted to make a game based on it. He also hates Salvador Dali because he keeps melting shit all over the cubes. John Innersloth. Hatsune Innersloth created Minecraft. It's true. I wonder when my KFC is getting here. Well, my KFC is gonna get here in about 25 minutes. Am I shaped like a melon yet? No. No, I'm not shaped like a melon yet. You ate my carrot. No, looking forward to that. Did I know that melons were popular in Minecraft? They brought them into the... They made melons into a real thing? Whoa! Have I swallowed any seeds yet? Yeah? I can swallow this one right now. Let me just dig out this one. This is a watermelon seed, right? Alright. Huh? And there you go. The seed has been swallowed. So this is all part of my genius plan to re-debut as a watermelon VTuber in about a few weeks. Actually, no. Is it a few weeks? How long is the gestation period of a watermelon? Like the growing harvest period of a watermelon? Don't eat the seeds, remember the video. It's when the worst delivery drivers pick up multiple orders, then start delivering them. Meanwhile, your order gets cold. And I probably live the furthest away from the KFC as well. Gestation, germination, and any of these words, harvestation. Fake, those are lemon seeds, but they are put in by the factories to grow watermelons. Why do you think that lemon and melon are anagrams of each other, right? No more nasu, only watermelon. I'm gonna be re-debuting in a few weeks as Neg Slika instead of Neg Nasu. Oh, watermelons grow like mammals. Wait, gestation. Isn't gestation a plant thing? Wait, gestation is not a plant thing, is it? No, it sounds like a plant thing. Like germination, gestation. Shall we call you Slika now? Yeah. For short, you can even call me Slee-chan. Oh, wait, you can't. Wait, you can't. Wait, no, don't call me that. You can't. That's already taken. That's taken. Gestation is being in the womb. Ah! Wait. So, when an embryo is still in the egg, does that also count as the gestation period? Right? It takes 120 days for a watermelon to grow. Okay, in 120 days, I will re-debut as Neg Slika. No, don't say that. We can't say that. We're gonna get hit with some legal issues if we say that. Yeah, your homie Chansui. Suikyan. Because I am now Neg Slika, because I am more percentage watermelon than I am eggplant right now. It has been appointed too late to take about 120 days. Alright, bet. I'm already a psychopath. What do you mean? Only a psychopath would eat an entire watermelon and leave out the rotten bits on stream. Unless you mean negcopath, as in it is my path of coping. Nintendo's new mascot, Switchka. Have I tried salt in my watermelon? Oh, I haven't. I don't have any salt at hand, no table salt. Maybe I should go get some. Maybe. I don't know though. I'm a little bit scared of going downstairs because I feel like I'm gonna get yelled at. You ever get that feeling though? Like you're doing something you know you're not supposed to do, and even though nobody knows that you're doing the thing, like if you think that someone's gonna see you, you know that you're gonna get yelled at, right? Unhinged streamer completely zonked on watermelon? Oh my god. I mean, this was just me flipping this way. That way. This way. Yeah, but I mean like my sister or my dad, you know. Do the thing? You mean this thing? I'm sorry. It's been a long time since I flipped anyone off like that. I didn't mean to. I won't do it again. I promise. I won't do it again. I won't do it again. The circling finger pointing gift thing. This thing? This thing? Oh yeah, this one. You can't quite see it properly because of the angle, but like yeah, this thing, right? The magic finger sign to tell people to go away. No, first of all, I'm not a cat girl. Second of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, I'm sorry. Maybe I should learn how to do some finger tutting. For you guys, maybe one day. Watermelon. You just remember last time you watched one of my hand cam streams, I melted my camera. I did. That is true. But my camera's back now. Dirty little raccoon girl eating No, I'm not a dirty little raccoon girl. I'm a dignified dog girl. And I have watermelon. And I have a hammer. And I'm hammering out. I got more watermelon juice in my eye. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'll put this away. I'm sorry. I won't get mad at you ever again. I'm sorry. I feel like today's just been a full dose of karma. You're a dog and not a wolf. No, I am a wolf. But like, have you ever seen a wolf eat watermelon with spoons before? Why do I have a hammer? Oh, why don't you have a hammer? Why don't you have a hammer? That's my question for you. The murder victim is fighting back. This melon wasn't murdered. This melon was offered up to me as a sacrifice. Brain rot in real time. No. I am perfectly fine. Okay? I will be fine once I escape from this melon hell. You want to order food now, but you're gonna be tired by the time it gets you. Order food! Go! Order food! I'll be here, and we can eat our food together. Cool definition, still murder. I believe the correct reference is cool motive, still murder. No? That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm enabling you. This is what we, in the industry, call a sacrifice. You are correct. I'm an enabler. No, you're an enabler for letting me do this to the melon. I gave you guys ample warning that I was going to eat a watermelon on stream. An entire watermelon. And you didn't listen. And now that I'm here, you're all like, no. No. Oh, little stuff that happened in my handcam streams. Don't forget the time that I lost a strip of potato in my room for a week. And then I had to clean my entire room to find it. And that made me very, very, very upset for an entire week because that potato starts smelling. You know, it started smelling, and I regretted that stream so much. Kids, if you're sitting at home eating your watermelon along with Negnasa, now's the time to get your hammers and smash that follow button. Ow. And also, I think I'm done with this side of the watermelon, so we're just gonna smash this now, okay? I think we're finished with eating the watermelons. So, now it is time for us to smash our watermelons. How many watermelons can we smash in a stack? 3, 2, 1. Ah! Oh! Oh! Maybe maybe I shouldn't. Oh! I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Maybe we can just smash it very, very gently like this, right? Like, you know, very, very gentle smash, Very, very small neg smash. Oh, once more. Oh, once more. Oh, once more. Oh, one more. Ah, one more. And if you come to the other side, it's still the same. You know, melons are really tough. Why would I smash it on my desk? I don't know. Okay, so I think we can officially say that I'm done with these melons, right? Like this melon is finished, right? Okay, you might be looking at this piece and being like, no, Neg, you didn't eat this one. This one's rotten. This one's not good. This one, not good. So I think we successfully conquered the melon today. Have we? Did I do good, Bo? Did I do well at eating the melon today, Bo? Huh? Why is it that you come in and see me break my desk? We have watermelon. We have hammer. I don't see what the problem is. You think things were conquered? The chicken man is here. No, the chicken man's not here. No, like 20 minutes ago it said that it was gonna be here in 20 minutes, and now it says it's still 20 minutes. You don't know if it was worth it though. Omedetou! We ate an entire watermelon! Next time, not rotten watermelon challenge. Next time, Negnasa eats food for real and nothing cursed happens challenge. How about that? Huh? How about next time, Negnasa handcam stream where everything is normal? How about that, huh? You already ate the KFC. Could you at least send me a text about it or something? Like you've seen the inside of a lemon, right? Melon. Now, what more cursed food crimes can we commit next weekend? Well, we're not gonna commit any cursed food crimes next weekend at all. We're just gonna have a regular chatting stream next weekend, aren't we? Yeah? The great George Foreman comeback where I grill pieces of banana. How about that? That sounds good to me. Alright, yes. I bestow upon you Negnasa's hammer. You may take this hammer because I no longer need this hammer because we have finished off the watermelon eating. This hammer was passed down through my family for generations. One generation, actually. My generation. Me, you. This hammer was owned by me. And now it's your hammer. So take this hammer. Go on, grab it. Firmly grasp it. No, firmly grasp it. You got it? No? Firmly grasp it! When the player character just doesn't take the item. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that again, but it's a wet and gross feeling. That's good. That means it's been well loved and it's been used. Take it. You will build furniture with it. Yes, Jack the hammer. See, look. His name is Jack, and you should jack it from me. Ooh, yuck. Ugh. Jack this hammer from me. Like take the hammer, steal it from me. Yeah? It's wet and gross. It's well used, okay? Take this hammer. You don't like how it was used. What do people use hammers for if it's not murder and if it's not food? Like DIY, yeah, sure, but nowadays you can use anything instead of a hammer. Like you can literally just punch a screw in. You can punch a nail in anywhere. It's sticky. It's actually not sticky. Look, if it was sticky, how come I can roll it around my hands like this, huh? If it's sticky. It seems some better days, like yesterday. Like this morning, you mean? Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do now is I am gonna put this hammer in a plastic bag, and I'm gonna put everything that I used here in a plastic bag. So I'm gonna just go get that. Okay, I'm back. Tadaima! What happened? What happened while I was gone? I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna put this in a plastic bag, and it's all gonna be washed in a bit. Let's see me punch in a nail with my fist. Actually, please don't. Ah, you bet! I would. How about this? I'll show you me punching in a nail with my fist right now. So first, what you do is, you open up your nails. You get this. You put the nail in the watermelon like this. Very easy, okay? And then what you do is just... See? See? Easy. I could do that. Alright, yoink. Let's just take that out. Because you told me to. It's easy. See, you can simply punch a nail in with your fist like a real Minecraft character. I am a danger to myself. Someone lock me up. You see, a jail cell has many things that you can play with in arts and crafts, you know? Like, you can find a little piece of wood chipped off on the side of your bed frame, or, you know, there's a metal crowbar in there sometimes. You know, there's a lot of arts and crafts you can do even from inside a jail cell. You think locking me up is gonna save me? I don't think so. Alright, what else do I have here? I have this knife that I'm gonna put away. And... oh, I had a bunch of spare razors in here. Should I open this up? Yeah, see, we had a bunch of spare razors in here that we could have probably used to... on the watermelon. We could have used this for more accuracy in carving. But we can't, and I need to wash them now. So I'm just gonna put that away. You feel anxious seeing me hold pointed objects. That's what my parents said to me when I was a young wee little pup. Aha, there we go. I knew that I had extra razors down here. Here are some more extra razors that I will put away that need washing. How about no instead? And what else? This plastic spoon can go because it was a one-time spoon. And we've got all this garbage here. So, this is why I used a plastic wrapping. Plastic wrapping. All of this is now clean. See? Clean. We're all good. And that is how you dispose of a body. 1000 IQ move. Exactly. There is a single piece of hair though. Please do not look at that hair. And now we can move my keyboard back. And now I'm gonna be right back for a sec. While I throw this melon stuff out, okay? So, I'll be back in about 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I can run down to the bin and be back in 30 seconds. No, I will not take my time. I will be back in 30 seconds. I promise you, I will run. Why, thank you. Alright, yes. See you in 30 seconds. I'm back. Ah. 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 I feel ill. I feel very ill. Oh no, I had to go to the bathroom and I had to well, you know, I don't wanna say it in like a gross way or anything, but like put simply, I had to piss, right? And when I sat down, I felt the force of all of that melon just rush through me. It didn't feel good. It didn't feel good. Welcome, Zaro. Welcome. You missed the you missed the melaning. You can't help me if I don't listen. I know. But it's, you know, part of me. Look, it's not that kind of rush. Okay, it's not that kind of rush. It was a rush in terms of like how do I put it? Like the inside of me. You know how I was doing this thing to the melon? I was kind of stabbing it, you know, and I was poking my fingers into it like that, right? I felt like someone reached down my throat and was doing all of that same stuff to me inside my stomach. The sour water. No. But I'm just saying, you know, like part of me is like, I'm really relieved that that's over. What happened to my right thumb? Oh, this one. It's a bit of dry skin. You know, I've got programmer hands. Programmer hands from not sleeping enough. You know, when you don't sleep enough, you end up getting really dry skin, especially on your hands, and then the sides of your fingers start chipping off. So, you know, this one's just a bit dry. Everything about me is tiny. Yeah, like this hand. Like this hand. Hey bro, shake my hand. Now this is a hand that I'm willing to get stapled, as you can see. Oh bro, I'm gonna staple my fingers together, bro. Well, actually, there's no staples in here, but even if there were, I would staple my hands in a heartbeat, like this, you know. Yoink. Yoink. Do I program with that tiny hand? Yes, I do. I use this tiny hand to press enter. When I type, you know, git push, this is the hand I use to press enter on all of those cursed MRs. You can't do handshakes, you can do thumb shakes. Oh, pleased to meet you, sir. Is that a kawaii stapler? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't know if any of you guys over in America or, you know, in other parts of the world have this, but it's like a Korean chain store. Like a stationery store, you know. It's from Morning Glory. Yeah. Well, you see? It's got Morning Glory written on the butt. Hold on, let me just adjust that so you can see it. Yeah, Morning Glory. It's like an asagal flower. A flower. The Morning Glory flower. And they were known for selling the cute stationery. And it was like one of the brands that you had to have in order to be a cool kid at school. So yeah. So it's one of those cool kid stationery brands. I was never rich enough during school. Like, my parents never gave me enough money. Well, actually, no, they did. My parents would give me, like, lunch money. Kids would save up their lunch money in order to buy cute stationery stuff like this, right? I bought this, I think, after I got my first part-time job. Because I was like, oh, I always wanted cute stationery, and then I never used it. But, yeah, my parents would always give me lunch money. But instead of spending my lunch money on lunch, I would starve myself. And then I would go home, and then I would buy NX Cash. I would buy NX Cash for games like MapleStory and Mabinogi. So, yeah, unfortunately, you know, I didn't get to use this little fella very well. But this was the dude that ended up biting my hand and stapling these two fingers together. Morning Glory is the name of the store? It's called Morning Glory. Yep. I told you guys this story before, right? Where like I was trying to unjam this stapler, you know, like I think, yeah, this part it used to open up a lot more, but now it doesn't. So I was trying to unjam this stapler, and I put my fingers here to try to unjam it, right? And then I pushed it. I pushed this. And then I stapled these two fingers together. And that happened to be a day when neither of my parents were home, my sister wasn't home, and when I tried to call my friend to come help me, please come to my house, I need medical assistance, I stapled my hands together, I am on the floor. She sends me a picture of her car parked in by a garbage truck. So, I lay down on the floor for about 10 minutes, just in shock. Oh, and then I took out my phone to tweet about it. Like, hey, yo, guess what happened? I stapled my fingers together. And all my online friends at that point were like, Neg, you stapled your fingers and the first thing you do is tweet? Well, no, actually, the first thing I did was lie down on the floor. Yeah, I tweeted about it. I was like, hey, yo, I stapled my fingers together and there was a picture of my fingers stapled together. Can you imagine if I got tetanus and I had to cut off my right hand? Oh no, that's like 80% of my skill set just gone. Was it like really stapled in? Okay, so like it's these parts, right? Like the meaty part of the finger. The staple was in. Like it was in. Like it didn't curve around, but it was in. Like right there. How'd I remove? I pulled it out. I had to pull it out. And the second I pulled it out, like adrenaline rushed into my body. So I ran all the way downstairs, got a band-aid, bandaged it up, and then realized I probably should have rinsed it out. So took off the band-aid, rinsed it out underwater, then put the band-aid on, and then I had to go lie down again. And that was the story of how I stapled my hand. Yeah, you could pull it out. You could pull it out. I was just a weenie, because that's probably the most, the worst immediate danger I've ever been in. Like the time I broke my foot from kicking a pole from being angry, like the injury for that one didn't set in until later, but then this was actually the one time where, my body went into shock, like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm a scaredy purple dog, what can I say? I am a cowardly dog. Funny purple cowardly dog. The only one of its kind in the world. You had a tree almost fall on you once, really? Oh, I'm glad that tree didn't fall on you, because then otherwise you wouldn't be here, and I think you're pretty great. You've learned to not worry about me and my crazy antics. You can only imagine stories my sister could tell when I was a child. Yeah, I could barely remember. The tadpole story, I don't actually have any memories of it. It was my sister who told me that story. You've been close to death as well. Yeah, I've been told a lot of stories about where I was close to death as well. I think when I was 8 years old. No, not 8. Like way younger than 8. Like 3 or 4. Anyway, this was before I could form any memories of my own. Yeah, before I could form any memories, my mom was withdrawing money at an ATM. So then she had to, she had to leave me to do that, and she had one hand holding on to me, but then when she let go and she was typing in her PIN like this, like doot 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 doot, right? When she was typing in her PIN, I'm gone. Like I just bolt. I'm just whew, right, gone. And the next time she turns around, she sees that I'm in the middle of a busy intersection where buses and cars are speeding by in the city. And there was a bus that was coming, the bus was coming. I was like here, I was like do, and because I was so tiny, the bus driver couldn't see me. So it was coming, it was hurtling down the road like do, right? And I was walking right into the path of it until I turned around because, oh, did I forget something? And the bus just brushes right past. And apparently, there were people who were like at the crosswalk here and here, and they were like crying and screaming like, oh my god, I am about to see a child get squashed by a bus. And that was another time I narrowly escaped death. When I was a little girl, did I ever fight physically? No, I don't think so. I never got into like big brawls. I almost got isekai'd as a 4-year-old. I'm hardwired to put myself in danger, but get this. My superpower is that I'm really, really lucky, right? Because if I wasn't really lucky, then I wouldn't have, lucked into you guys. So many of you that, And my life would be very different. Okay, and I have to say, you know, part of it is probably because I do horrible things that put myself in danger, you know, for the entertainment value. But another reason is because I was lucky. Like sometimes, like a lot of people work really hard and they get nowhere, and the fact that you guys are here with me at all, it just means I'm really lucky, you know. I don't think I would have survived that if I got hit. All the luck in the world can't save yourself from your bad choices. Informed bad choices. Informed bad choices. Did I not clean up perfectly today? No. Did I not avoid the rotten melon parts? No. Yeah? Am I still alive? Yeah! So we're all good, right? You remember when you almost drowned in a river? Did you choose to get in the river? Now that's the question. Your mom tells you that you punched this dude in the face when you were 8 and you have no idea why. Oh, I also punched a dude in the face when I was 8. I told you guys this story before, a long time ago. Okay, so when I was 8 years old, I was an angry kid. This was at school, and I think this like 6-year-old who was like a few grades younger than me, she kept saying, "No, this color's blue. It's blue, it's blue." And I'm just kind of, it's not blue, it's green. I remember this discussion very, very vividly. I mean, I would be arguing the opposite, right? It's green, it's green. And I got so angry, I don't know why. I had a lot of emotions. I punched her in the nose, and then she started crying. She started crying. And as soon as she started crying, I was like, oh no, why did I punch her? Why did I do that? Oh no. So I hold her hand, and then I find a teacher, right? I find a teacher, and I'm like, "Oh, miss." And the teacher's like, "Oh no, what happened? Why is she crying?" "Oh, I punched her in the face." And the teacher just looks at me like, you punched her in the face? Like you? And you're bringing her to me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I got really angry, and I don't know why, and now I feel bad." And I didn't get detention for it because I said sorry, and I turned myself in. Easy. So how to get away with murder, okay? Step 1, murder someone. Step 2, go to the police and say, and when the police is like, "Oh no, this guy's dead. What happened? What happened to this guy?" And you'll be like, he got murdered." "Oh no, did you see what happened?" Yeah, I murdered him." "Oh, you murdered him, and you're bringing him to us." Yeah, I murdered him and I'm bringing him to you. I don't know why I murdered him. I feel really bad about it. Can I not go to jail? "Oh, okay. At least you said sorry. We'll take care of the body." Oh. And that's what you do. That's what you do. Just say sorry and turn yourself in, and every crime will never be charged. Exactly. Did I ever take a colorblindness test? Because I sure be having a trouble distinguishing blue and green. No, it was teal, okay? The color was teal. Teal sometimes isn't blue or green. You do get a reduced sentence. You do. Oh, man, I feel like in the midst of my stories, I missed a lot of you guys saying stuff to me as well. So I'm gonna go take a look. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at our backlog there. There's a time you had a bad nosebleed. Your eyes were turning red or something. Oh, I remember this once. I had a nosebleed in the morning, but then I sneezed. I was in the bathroom and I sneezed, and then the whole bathroom window was just covered in little blood splotches. And I didn't clean it up that day. And well, you see. When my mum walked in, she was like, "What the hell happened?" Let's take a look at more. Me be like, "Ooh," the other girl, the teacher, huh? One day later, my sister punches me in the ribcage. Oh, my sister used to be really violent with me when we were small. She used to always pinch me and then kick me, and she would always used to slap me. But then like we got older. Actually, the thing that made my sister and I stop being violent to each other was because we discovered Vocaloid music together. No, I wasn't fearful of the repercussions when I punched a girl in the face. I was simply just sorry. I felt really bad. Like, it was kind of like, you know, I punch you, And now you're sad, and I'm like, oh, I did that. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 weeks ago you got a nosebleed, and you put your head pointing down to avoid blood going into your throat, and then you remember the story with eating blood. It's true. It's true. It's true. When I was a kid, I used to think that you will die if you bleed. No, that's a horrible way to start that. Yes, you will die if you lose a lot of blood. But I was really scared of bleeding to death, okay, every time I got a cut on my leg. So what I would do is, when I had a cut on my leg, and you know, like a puddle of blood is just on the floor, I would slurp that shit up. Because I thought that I could recover myself like that. Yeah, you should drink the blood back up, you know? Like, you're losing HP points? Well, can't you just drink the HP back? That's why health potions are red, right? Right? But unfortunately, that's not how it works. You can't just like go to a wound and start sucking it all up and expecting that to come back to you. You won't lick up your blood if it's on the floor. I mean, you could. 5 second rule doesn't apply to liquids, but the 5 second rule should apply to all blood that you lose. They're red because they're cherry copper flavored. You do know that the red flavor of every candy is like the worst flavor, right? Right? And magic is either lime or blue raspberry. Magic is lime or blue raspberry. It's because HP is red and MP is blue. And SP is green. So skill tastes like melon or grape. And what do you do with these blood bottles that you have in your refrigerator then? You should really return that to the blood bank, bro. People need that. But Zelda doesn't lie. Oh, this is a Zelda thing. Hey, I mean, don't they talk about the flavors being different in every game anyway? And you know, I've often been asked as well. Not often. I've been asked before if I was a candy. What kind of yummy snack would you be? Hey, Wall, if you were a yummy little tweet, what kind of yummy little tweet would you be, Wall? 'Cause you're so sweet, Wall. Ah, my KFC is here. Be right back. My KFC is here. 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 Post watermelon KFC. Let's see. Post watermelon trauma KFC. There you go. KFC. Okay. Can I have a drum roll, please? Can I have a drum roll, please? Biggest drum roll. Give me something. That. Sorry, my dad was like, what was that ding dong? Nasu, what was the ding dong? What was the ding dong? We heard a ding dong downstairs, and I'm like, I'm too scared to tell him that I ordered KFC because then he's gonna be mad that I didn't get KFC for everyone because I was so hungry and I was so ashamed that I got KFC only for myself. Wahoo! So I panicked and I said, delivery, and he said, delivery for what? And I said, I got some computer bits. Something for my computer stuff. I mean, technically, I got the KFC to eat at my computer, so you know, when you say it's computer-related stuff, my dad doesn't usually question that because I get stuff for my computer all the time. Technically, not a lie. Technically, Does my KFC do the super secret Christmas special? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry that I lied. I panicked. Look, okay? Nobody gets hurt from this lie. Nobody gets hurt from this lie. Nobody gets hurt. Technically not a lie, says a pathological liar. I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. When was the last time I lied to you? Okay, I only tell necessary lies. As in like, you know, you've never lied to your parents before. You would break your poor mother's heart. You know, you would, if your mother asked you about your search history, you would break her poor heart and tell her that what you've been looking up. Yeah, exactly. Some lies are necessary to protect the feelings of others. My dad's belly is hurting right now. He literally just had a big breakfast, okay? You can't use that against me. I saw him eat. Well, technically I didn't, but when I went downstairs, I saw what he ate. And it was definitely a lot better than half a rotten watermelon. Alright? I don't think he wanted any of that watermelon. Alright, you guys ready for the KFC? You hear this? You hear that? Yeah? You want KFC? You want it? Dun 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 dun! It's a Pepsi. And you know what I have downstairs? I've got milk. We've got KFC. It's been a long time since I had KFC. Alright, now that you've seen the chicken, get in the bag. Now that you're inside this bag with me, don't make a sound, okay? Don't make this any harder than it needs to be. Alright, shush, stop kicking, shh. You want this to be painful or not? Huh? You want to get out of this alive or not, huh? That's right, shh, be good. That's right, not a sound. See? I told you you'd make it out alive. I'm sorry, I feel like I had to do that to you at least once. POV, you are the spider in the room that's been annoying one too many times. Look, you'll get out of this alive. I just need to be able to send you outside. Okay, some of you might be like, Neg, why are you ripping the packaging? Neg, it's because it's for easier access, okay? I didn't get myself a bowl or anything, so we're just gonna do it like this. See? You can't come back to society. You need to go back to the bag. Why does it smell worse outside the bag? Oh, because it doesn't smell like KFC anymore. You really want back in the bag, don't you? Okay. Alright, get in. Doesn't it feel safe in here? You feel okay here? You know, we'll let a little bit of light in for you. There you go. Nice and crinkly paper bag. It's almost like the day you were born, you know, just a little bit of light. Whoa, free real estate, how much for rent? Looks great in there. Just eat the thing before it gets cold. Okay, fine, I'll eat the KFC. One chip at a time. Ow. Which feels really good. I feel really good, bros. Ever since that watermelon, I just wasn't the same dog. You know, after every single one of these food streams, I do a deep clean of my room, right? That's why I just kind of disappear for the rest of the day. Because I'm cleaning the room. You got any sauce for those fries? No. But we got salt. Oh. Well, chickens are made out of melon. Like a melon chicken. That would be really cute. You know, you think of like, you know, those art styles that combine different types of animals together. Like I've seen a melon cat before, and like a melon pig. I've never seen a melon chicken. I think that would be really cute. You're partly British and you forgot that these were called chips. Yeah, they're chippos. They're little chippos, and this is a wing. And like the kupka, the KFC, the kapuk. Technically, this is a potato eating stream. Yes. You wanna see my tail? Of course. You wanna see my tail? There you go. There's my tail for you. Papitas and polito. Papitas and polito. So this is polito, right? Pollo is chicken, right? I call pommes in German, and chips are called, you call them crisps? No, they're chips. What are these? Chips. What are the flat ones that come in the crunchy packets? Chips. These are all chips. Every single one of them, chips. Hello, Alicia. Welcome. I'm good. I'm eating chicken. Oh, pollito. Oh, pollito. Do Australians really call them chippos? Oh no, these are chips. Chippos are just like a cute little nickname for them, you know? Like a chippy, a chippo, a chipper. Polo is pollo. Oh, pollo. Pollo. Like Kirby. So many chip-based things. Yeah. And the stuff inside your computer? Chips? Yeah, I just say I got chips for my computer. Can you explain what a zinger is? You can see it's some sort of chicken sandwich. You guys don't have zinger burgers over there? Do we call potato wedges chips? Ooh, that's a hard one. Okay, other Australians in chat, can you confirm? Do you call wedges chips? Because we don't. We just call them wedges. You don't have zingers in the US. Alright, I gotta show you this. I usually eat the burger last, but a zinger is like a burger, except you got your mayo and your lettuce, and this looks horrible, and you've got like a deep fried chicken patty. And it's like, sometimes it's a little bit spicy. It's a regular burger, but the chicken is spicy. Yeah, it's not mayonnaise. Yes, it's mayonnaise. Mayo? Oh no, send about. Wait, what? You guys don't like mayo? That's just a chicken sandwich. Oh, well, I guess it is just a chicken sandwich. Is that like a regional thing? Because like the US has like 52 states, right? 52 states and like 35 different time zones. You guys have 52 states, don't you? Do you guys always have hot and spicy chicken? Because I know that hot and spicy chicken over here is like a seasonal thing. Also, some of you might leave the chicken here and say that it's done. This is not done, okay? This is not done. If you leave it like this, you are a monster and you are wasting chicken. You gotta clean your bones. You gotta clean all of them. Yeah, our spicy chicken is seasonal. Sparkle Trout, you're wasting the best bit! Oh. I think it's gonna smell like Popeye feel over here in the US. Spicy over sweet always. It's true! I agree with you. You should all order food and join me. Good night, Angel Games. Good night. Are you going to sleep now? Sour over spicy. No, that's where I draw the line. I think sweet and sour can coexist in the same place. But I prefer spicy and savory together. Yeah, it's not done until you eat the bone like a good dog. I'm gonna eat this bone, bet. Ha. I think this is good enough. I think that's good enough. Let's toss this in where the fries used to be. Eating the bone is what hyenas do. Eating the bone is also what dogs do. Hey, didn't they also say to never feed chicken bones to dogs? I believe when I was small, my mom told me, no, Nick, don't eat the chicken bone, right? Because, you know, you can usually feed bones to dogs, but in chicken bones, like, I'll show you. Ow, 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 ooh, 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 ouch, oof. Ooh, I stabbed myself with the sharp part. Ugh. Hopefully it didn't make a cut. Oh, no, it didn't. Anyway, you can see there's like this, really small little bits in here, right? It's all crumbly and stuff. Yeah, apparently that stuff's not good for your throat. Or I guess in your case, it'll be not good for your dog's throat. And it'll cut up the inside. So you're not supposed to feed chicken bones to dogs. Oh, they don't actually want the bone. They want the marrow. Good night. Oh, thank you, Angel Games, for the bits. Thank you. You can't hold yourself. You're too base. Roasted chicken is way better than KFC. I mean, that's fine. I guess. I don't know. I prefer fried chicken, though. That is correct. You are not supposed to feed chicken bones because they break up into slivers. That is correct. So PSA. Don't try to make me eat the bones because I will try and I will die. Shake the bone in a bowl of vinegar overnight and see what happens. It gets clean and it becomes milky white. Grilled chicken, you know what? I would agree with you because grilled chicken is a lot healthier than fried chicken. I don't know, it's just something about the feeling of eating something that you're not supposed to, you know, because it's been such a long time since I've had KFC and I feel so good. You shouldn't eat while you shouldn't talk while you eat, and I almost paid the ultimate price for it. Oh. You recently cycled for like an hour today, which is 10 kilometers. You're a bit tired. Well, you deserve some KFC. Good job. These expired cornflakes taste bland. Who knew? I'll put some milk in it. I'll put some Pepsi on the side as well. When you put a bone in vinegar for long enough, it becomes bendy like putty. Wait, really? Really? I didn't know that. Maybe I'll try to sit in a tub of vinegar and then I'll become as flexible as I can. Oh. It's the adrenaline. This tastes good. This tastes good. This tastes good. Oh, you ate breakfast already. Oh, but it's lunchtime now. It's 2:40 p.m. I think you're due for some lunchtime snackage. You shouldn't talk while you eat. Continue to talk while you eat. Isn't that how George Washington died? He choked on a piece of his food while he was giving a conference or something. That's what I was told as a kid, and that's why they said you should never talk while you eat. Officially thirsty. It's true. We should crack open the Pepsi in that case. The Pipetto. Wait, what was the Pipetto again? It's not the Pepsi. Did he? Didn't he? It really did just become a mukbang, a KFC mukbang. What do you mean? The watermelon part wasn't a mukbang? George Washington died? Yeah, he died. Fun fact, George Washington was actually the inventor of the washing machine. That's why they named it after him. In addition to being a US president. Alright, cheers! The content became mukbang so slowly that you didn't even realize we just became a mukbang. On the evening of December 14th, 1799, at Mount Vernon, George Washington passed away of a throat infection. He was buried for 4 days later in the family vault at Mount Vernon. Yeah, throat infection. He choked. How do you think his throat got infected? Yeah, Washington invented the concept of washing a ton of clothes at once, which is why he invented the washing machine. Are you sure he didn't die of cringe? I mean, choking on your food is kind of cringe, bro. It would have sucked to die in 1799, not making it to the whole new century. Yeah, I know. It would have probably sucked as well if he died on like the 31st of December. Maybe, you know, he's like, I don't want to live to see the next century. This century sucked enough as it is. Which brings me to another point, right? They say that aging is something that we're going to be able to cure eventually. Because aging is caused by the mutation of cells. I'm kind of excited to see what kind of causes of death are going to happen after we cure aging. This century be suck as well. Yeah, but this is a century where I met all of my friends, and I would not give that up for the world. Whenever people talk about, oh, you know, if you were given a chance to go back to your 4-year-old body with all the knowledge that you have at your current time, right? Would you do it? And would you, you know, use that knowledge to become rich and everything? I think about it for a bit, and my answer is always no. No. Because I won't have the same friends, I won't have the same life, and I'll probably spend like the first 2 years just grumbling because no one takes me seriously because I'm a tiny little child again. And you know, at that point, your friends might not even like you when you meet them. And you might not even like your friends as well, because a big part of friendship is, you know, you grow together. You could get better at art faster, yeah, but then we might not meet. And you might not have met, you know, a lot of your friends who helped you along the way. And the reason why I do the things I do is because I do want to get good. Yeah, you're right. But it's because of the people. It's because of you. It's because of all of you. And if you're not there, then what's the point, right? Like being a kid back when we were a kid, but with our memories. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Fun fact, GTA 5 is for kids and Candy Crush is for adults. I have not heard the word Candy Crush in years. Thank you for bringing that back. My mom was addicted to Candy Crush for a bit. I think that's true. Yeah, the grind. You'd have more time to grind. Maybe keep some of it sealed and sell it for 3 times the price now. Buy more bonku. I mean, that's true. Like, it's gonna be easy to get rich, right? If you were teleported all the way back then. But then also at the same time, like, you have to convince your parents to give you the money to buy that stuff, and they're gonna say no for obvious reasons. So, getting money in the first place is gonna be a challenge. You would. Oh, you would take the offer. It would be at a great cost for you, but there are many people who are very close to you that you have a chance to save. It's worth it to you, and they won't have those memories, but you would. And that must not be an easy choice for you to make either. Thank you for sharing that. That's really nice. I think, yeah, especially when, you know, something like life and death is involved and regrets are involved, I think that's when someone would say yes to that kind of offer. But I guess I'm just too young to have had that sort of regret in my life. As you can hear right now, Exhibit A, I am choking on chicken dust that is in my throat because I was talking while I was eating. It sounds like the same cough soundbite. How do you cough in the exact same way every time? Because like usually when you cough, at least you like have to like, you know, go up and down a bit, like instead of just the same cough. Developers, put more cough MP3s into your game. Unrealistic. Choking or cough girl? No, choking. I'm a choke girl. I'm not a cough girl. You're a cough boy. Next, of ice peel, a whole lemon and a watermelon diced to KFC. You know, the rules in my world don't work according to the same rules in your world, I'll have you know. Please drink some water. You got it, boss. Procedural cough noise generation. You need to have some code that like turns it up by like 0.5 cents or like, you know, have a radius of delays and everything. Procedural generated coughs. Alright, taking a sip. Dunk. Bottoms up. I'm actually a little bit surprised it took us an hour to get through that entire watermelon. Because, you know, I thought that it was going to take us 5 hours, but it's still fairly bright outside. If it was easy to do, I would take you guys out for a walk. And also, if it wasn't possible to dox me like that, I would take you guys out for a walk. You know, the scenery over here is really nice. Maybe on Discord, maybe one day, I'll go out for a walk and then you guys can see like the really nice, you know, bushland areas. And I make sure no wildlife experts are in the area and they're like, ah yes, I have pinpointed your exact geolocation, longitude, latitude, based on this one leaf that I see in the background. Yeah, you know, you're taking me for a walk. I'm taking you for a walk. It's mutually walking. You know, I can make a street view stream. Yeah, I guess, but also, you know, doxing. GeoGuessr expert enters chat. Will I be able to use a GoPro? Probably not, hey, if you still want to see me as part of it. You used to play 10-second rounds of GeoGuessr. I really like GeoGuessr. I'm really bad at it, but I really like GeoGuessr. Only 0.01% of people know where this is. Here's a plan. Take a walk while taking pictures, then stream and commentate on those pictures 2 months after the walk. 2 months isn't enough for landscapes to change, isn't it? You can't dox me if I give you my exact location on purpose. So my longitude coordinates are 45763.5578 and my latitude coordinates are 8875478339.59.69. You got that? You got that? How would you dox me? My VPN says I'm in Thailand. No, my VPN says that I'm in like Hong Kong or something. Oh yes, flat earth coordinates. Longitude and latitude. Longitude and latitude. There's only two. I'll see you tomorrow. First person to find me gets possession of all of my belongings. I could walk somewhere that's not close to my home. Oh, I could go to a beach. Once I learn how to drive. Once I learn how to drive, I will set up a camera in my car, and then I'm gonna drive all over the place, and it'll be like you're on a drive with me. Oh, that'll be really nice. Although I don't know how that'll work with Twitch. I think stream quality is gonna be kind of weird, but yeah, it'll be really nice. As you guys already know generally where I live. Somewhere in Australia, that's for sure. Oh, I could do a pre-recorded video. That's true. Yeah, but how you gonna see footage of my road rage then at that point? Me looks to the side to read chat, immediately gets into a car crash. Hey yo, VTuber car crash stream? That's true, I could record it. You bet most of the followers here are high school. No, I think most followers average age of Nekpal, I put you guys at around like an average of 24, right? Average of 24. Huh? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Huh? Driving and watching stream, that is not very safe. Did I have eaten, yes, but not these nuts, this chicken. Did you eat the box? The box? Like this piece of paper? I don't think that's part of the meal. I don't think this is part of the meal. Better than the melon. True, it is better than the melon. Melon. Closer to 20, definitely not in high school. High schoolers these days have such a short attention span. not even I could keep up with that. Average age of Nekpal is 62. Oh. Okay, Grandma, off the bed. Go, shoo. I paid for the box, I did, but... No, I paid for what was inside the box. The box was free. No, actually, I bought the box. Everything inside came for free. You're actually 69 years old. Ah, so you are older than me. Good to know, good to know. Where are these statistics coming from? I don't know. I think I noticed like a lot of you guys are either in your early 20s, and we've got a few of you in your 30s, and we've also got some of you in your 40s. So it's quite diverse around here. I kind of like that though. You're like 7 million years old. You stopped counting at some point. Oh yeah, and let me guess, you still look like a tiny little girl, right? 7 million year old lolly. You can't shush me like that, young lady. Where is your respect for the elderly? Okay, Grandpa. Okay, Grandpa. Grandpa, I think you're a little bit high right now, Grandpa. Into the bag you go. Come on. This is your night bag. All right, Grandpa. Shh. It's gonna be okay. Just give yourself a few hours. It's gonna be all right. Okay. Shh. It's gonna be all right. Okay. Deep breath. Come on. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Remember, release all the air inside you. Good. Okay, now I can let you out. Okay. There you go. You're actually 3 months old. You're talking from inside your mother's stomach. Oh yeah? Then why does your name say 1991? Unless that's the year your mother was born in, then that makes a lot of sense. You're correct. Welcome back. We were discussing ages of followers. Let me give Valhalla KFC bag, the street death of KFC. Funny Purple Dog calms you down after a PTSD attack ASMR. You see, like, I'm not stopping you in the bag. I'm making you breathe in and out of the bag, you know? No, I'm not trying to tell you anything. No? Yeah, it actually doesn't make any sense to me that in other parts of the world, the drinking age is 21. Because over here in Australia, drinking age is 18. Like, you can start drinking whenever. As soon as you're 18. Like, you got high school students who can just drink. That's all good, Rex. Why didn't you sleep? You should have slept, my dude. Oh, thank you for coming along. I hope you have a good time at work, bro. Go take your nap. Go. Thank you. 18 over there too. Oh yeah? Whereabouts? New Zealand? New Zealand also has the same drinking age of 18? But it doesn't make sense, right? Because you get to drive a... No, because you get to purchase dangerous materials at 18. And all of the hee-hee-hoo-hoo material, all of the stuff are like, you know, 18 plus. Then why is alcohol? Why is funny woozy drink not 18 plus? It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, who decided on 21? So technically, your brains don't stop developing until you're like 25, right? And if they're worried about brain damage, then they should have set the age to 25. Because Americans can't hold their alcohol. Says who? A British man? USA moment. I mean, Japan also has a legal drinking age of 21, right? Why do you feel like it was insurance companies? That's true, it's true. It might be 21 for tax reasons or insurance reasons. What? 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 Did the stream just poop out for a bit? Okay, our internet died for a little bit just now. We're back. Stream is back in a lower resolution, let's go. As long as you can still hear me, okay? Drinking age is 20 in Japan. Okay, that makes sense. Well then why don't we just standardize it all over the world? I don't get it. Plunk. Sorry, even though you can't quite see it, I still have to go plunk. Yum 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 yum. Hello DDSG, welcome! Oh, you've been going to the gym lately. I'm proud of you, bro. You know, what can I say? We still gotta plunk. Oh, okay. Well, see you later, Droopy. Thank you for dropping by today, and thank you for watching me eat an entire watermelon, and now for watching me eat KFC. You have a good day, okay? I hope Watership Down didn't traumatize you too much. Funny coincidence. Now we have to remember the 18th and the 21st of our amendments to our constitution because prohibition was in the 18th and the 21st. I don't understand what these words mean because I am not American. But you know what? More power to you if you can remember more of the constitution. That means that you're eligible to become a lawyer, right? The rules are nonsense everywhere, to be honest. Alright, chat. Alright, neck pals. If we were to have our own country, what should the drinking age be? Okay? That's my question for you. Personally, I don't want kusogaki to be drinking alcohol because kusogaki are already kuso enough. So I suggest drinking age 18. Okay? No high schoolers drinking alcohol. Like high school students are scary. We're not giving them alcohol. 3 years old. 0. You know, just pipe alcohol into the womb, don't you? Drinking age of 18, but limit the amount that they can drink. Oh, like a driver's license, right? Like limit this, like give yourself a speed limit. Cause over here when you have like a learner's license or like a P plate, which is the plate that you get when you can drive on your own, you have like you have a hard speed cap underneath the, you know, other who's my wobbles. 16. You want to see what mistakes high schoolers will make with that power? I mean, teen drinking is still a thing. Like teens drink all the time. But I wonder if that's gonna make teen drinking, like the teenagers, a lot less violent. And underage drinking is gonna be less cool because it's no longer illegal. 20. Enough time to make decisions after high school. 18, 21, 100? No. No. What does that no option mean? As in like 0, right? Legal drinking ages won't stop teens from drinking. Yeah, no, it won't. It won't. But it'll also, like, how do I put it? You know, things are regulated once you put a legal age on it. It'll feel less cool to break the law. No means no one drinks. Alcohol is banned because it's technically just poisoning yourself. Now, some studies that theorize the human brain isn't finished developing until 25 years of age, so drinking under that age is kind of dangerous. Oh, I agree. But also, I don't agree that we should ban drinking until that age. Drink these. Drink these pilk. Yes, yeah? Stream is kind of pooping out again. My internet's doing a loop-de-doop again. You guys safe over there? You guys doing okay over there? You guys feeling safe? I'm lower quality again because my internet keeps doing the loop-de-doop. Just give it a bit. It'll be back to normal in just a bit. Drinking age of 18, pilk drinking age of never. Never. Pilk should be illegal, I think. Do I stream on Wi-Fi? No. I stream on Ethernet. It's just that sometimes our wires are getting crossed with something. It used to be happening on weekdays, but nowadays it's happening more often on weekends, and I'm not too sure what's causing it.